What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's Monday. It's a brand new week. If you guys know anything about me, you know that I love Mondays because it means that the markets are open. We can get back to having some fun and collecting those checks. Those of you who are active in the markets, you know exactly what I mean. Before I kick off this video, guys, let me know in the comments what you are looking at out there in the markets as we start this week. Now, if you remember from Friday's video, I told you guys I have a trade cooking and I will give you an update as soon as markets open this week. I'm delivering on that promise because today was a good day. We have QCOM. This is a trade that I entered into last week with the guys over at the Patreon. The link for that is down below. That trade has gone over 100% in return as we kick off this week. And the members of the Patreon, they've been doing phenomenal numbers on this. I've been receiving the screenshots, the emails, the DMs all day. I've seen profits from those guys from anywhere from $200 up to $2,000. And if you are on the Patreon, we will be running another options trade this week. So do keep an eye out tomorrow for another trade entry. So phenomenal numbers. Everyone's done amazingly well on this trade. Another one to add to the books. And if you are in the Patreon, make sure you check out the strategy video that I posted over the weekend on last week's MSFT trade that went over 80% in return. Because not only do I want to give you guys that constant stream of quality trades throughout the week, but I also want you to have the knowledge to go with it so you can add that to your toolkit, all right? So guys, that's why I say, if you are not already taking full advantage of this option market, you are doing yourself an injustice, all right? You're leaving money on the table, life-changing amounts of money. So make sure, guys, you are doing what you need to do to get active in these markets, to get into quality trades, to learn the knowledge, the information that you need, because you've seen it here back to back to back weeks of 80 to 100 to 120% returns on these trades with minimal effort. All right, guys, let's jump into the video for today, because even though the market did hit all-time highs, and that was the headline that you guys will see in the media, you already know. I want you guys to have your eyes on the prize in these markets and not to get distracted by all the things that are going on. There are tons of distractions in these markets, drawing you away from what you really want to be looking at. For example, just the other week, we had the whole AMC meme stock thing going on. That was just a distraction from where you really want to be looking. Today, guys, Bitcoin went ahead and touched that $70,000 mark. It was up about 6% today, okay? This is a strong move, right? Ignited some momentum in crypto, and a lot of people have forgotten, guys, that we are still in a crypto bull market. Yes, things have gone quiet for a couple of weeks. Yes, there's not been much activity, but we are still very much in a bull market, in the bull cycle, and it's only just getting started, guys. Tons of headwinds for Bitcoin. You got to remember, we have that spot ETF that has been launched in multiple jurisdictions now. The US, Asia, Europe, it's all over now. It's gone global. We have tons of demand from institutions. We have limited supply because we have completed that halving cycle. So the dynamics there are strong for Bitcoin. What the market wanted you to do is take your eyes away from it and not enjoy any upside. But here I am, my goal, my aim, guys, is to make sure that you always have your eye on the prize and you're not distracted by low quality areas in the markets. Because Bitcoin is set to continue a strong run, where you want to be looking in the stock market, guys, is Coinbase. Because as Bitcoin continues this bull run, as Bitcoin continues that price upside, Coinbase is going to be a direct beneficiary of this. And you have to remember, Coinbase has been in a downtrend for the last couple of months. The market has been disregarding and discrediting Coinbase. That's what always happens before you get that big leg upwards. And today's a couple of interesting things happen in Coinbase. Not only has Coinbase stabilized and secured that $200 support level, printing a triple bottom at that support level, reinforcing support, we've also seen a breakout today, a breakout of the downtrend that's been going on since April. So Coinbase went ahead and printed an 8% day today, breaking out of that downtrend with that bullish candle. That is only going to lead to further upside. With the headwind from the underlying crypto market, Coinbase has a lot of room to climb. You also got to remember, Coinbase is coming off the back of a phenomenal earnings print, meaning that the fundamentals are strong. So not only have you got a technical breakout, you've got good fundamental backing as well. The stars are aligning here for Coinbase. If you guys have your eyes on the right areas in the market, just as they're getting ready to move, it's going to be an absolute windfall for you guys. Okay, and Coinbase is where you want to be looking. It's one of the best areas in the market to be looking to make money. In terms of where Coinbase is going next, guys, well, Coinbase is going to go ahead and take out that triple bottom, triple top high that it put in around that 240 level. Okay, so that's the next target for Coinbase. It should easily take that out, and then we talk a couple of weeks down the line, Coinbase will go ahead and print a all-time high for the year, 52-week high, moving above that previous top at $280. So there's still tons of upside in Coinbase. Today's just the start of greater things to come. So how do you play it? Number of different ways. You can go ahead and buy stock. That's absolutely fine. Stockpile that, wait a couple of months, you'd be nicely, heavily in the green. But if you really want to supercharge those returns, you want to be looking at the options market, because now this is where you can get 100, 200% return on your capital in a number of days. So if you want to really turbocharge those returns, it's the options market where you want to be looking at with Coinbase, and you particularly want to be looking at call options, because obviously we are targeting upside returns for all the reasons that I have discussed with you guys. So remember, we have seen a technical breakout today on that 8% move in Coinbase, and it's going to lead to further upside. Okay, guys, tons of room for this to climb. I wouldn't be surprised if we close out this year, Coinbase is easily in the mid 350s. Right now, it's only $227. So tons and tons of upside, and it's just getting started. I said my aim is to always put you guys in pole position, let you guys know what you want, what you really need to be looking at, and making sure you're not getting distracted by all the noise that's going on in the markets every day. Let me share this with you guys. This is from a member over at the Patreon. This is a good question. Dave says, my goal is to replace my current job in sales to day trade options full time. What's your thoughts on this? So by day trading options full time, I assume what Dave means is he's going to be spending the typical 9 to 5 hours trading. So a good solid, 10 hours in a day trading. Trading is one area in life where it's almost reversed. The more time you spend doesn't lead to more profits. As a matter of fact, it's the opposite, because by day trading options full time, what's going to happen is you're going to be entering into suboptimal positions. You're going to be taking a lot of unnecessary trades, over trading, taking things that just aren't going to yield results. that's not the best way to approach it. That trade that I shared with you guys at the beginning of this video on Qualcomm, the trade that I posted for those over at the Patreon, that went up over 100%. That trade took me no more than 2 minutes to identify. I always say it takes 10 seconds to enter into a trade. It takes 4 seconds to close a trade. So that, when you think about it, that's minimal time, minimal effort. And that's the beauty about the markets. It's like no other industry out there. This is one where you can jump in and jump out and you can have maximized returns, okay? We're talking 80, 100, 120%. You guys have seen me post those numbers for weeks and weeks consecutively all the time. And that's the level I'm trying to get you guys to, where you don't need to spend a lot of time. That's the whole point. You're supposed to integrate into whatever you're doing. So that's going to give you that financial ability now to go ahead and invest into yourself, to go ahead and pay down debt, to spend on leisure, spend on your family, whatever the case may be, and free up some time in the meantime to do whatever else it is you want to do in your life, pursue projects, work, whatever the case may be. Options trading is an addition, not a replacement to what you're doing. That's the beauty about it. There's no need to spend more than a couple of minutes a day when you're options trading. I don't spend more than 10 minutes, okay, maximum. I have my setups identified. Trade entry takes 10 seconds. Trade exit takes 4 seconds. That's all it takes. No need to day trade. It's very easy to just integrate with a couple of minutes per day. That is all you need. All right, guys, that's the video for today. Do drop me down some comments and I will catch you guys on the next one.